building, cause we on. Fresh out in the building, cause we on. Hallelujah, what's this feeling? Cause we on. Cause we on. Cause we on. You can't tell us nothing, cause we on. Fresh out in the building, cause we on. Hallelujah, what's this feeling? Cause we on. Cause we on. You're ordinary, I'm extraordinary.
Greetings and phenomenal welcome to all geeks and fans. You're now listening to Spectacular Inc. Radio, brought to you in part by Famous Radio Live, and we're so honored to have you here. I'm your host, Andre Brown, and we're super excited to review movies, TV shows, comics, and all that geek fun. Yes, everybody's here, you know, for now. But unfortunately, well, moving around the table, but I'm gonna let Lioness talk first and introduce himself and stuff like that. So,
well, hello. Haven't noticed you here before lurking on this part of the YouTube channels. You look so pretty over there behind your keyboard. Heard you were looking for some more encouragement, some more engagement. Engage with me. Engage with us. You guys ready to talk about movies, pop culture references? Yeah. Yeah.
Well, that's what Linda is. We'll go around the table.
After dark.
Let everybody know who
Yeah. You can find this clip and more on OnlyFans.spectacular.
Go ahead, Andrew. Let everybody know who you are.
Well, no, I know you're all worried the Game Master was leaving, but I'm back. I'm back here, guys.
He's back. All right.
Follow.
Yeah, go ahead. All right, Big Jack, let him know. You know what I'm
Yeah, I
saying?
didn't mean to steal all your sex appeal. Go right back. Or do it for the Stella's OnlyFans.
Yeah, you already know it's Big Jacks, your boy. I'm out here. You know it.
Well, what if I knew that on social media?
Threads on Facebook. Big Jacks on Instagram.
You just say, where can they find him at 3 a.m.?
I said Threads.
I think you said, where can they find you at 3 a.m.? Oh my god.
For the sleep.
But so
we
yeah,
had two cheeks.
well, so two, you know, all of us are hardworking men here, but you know, what I'm saying, they got production they have to do a little bit later. So halfway through the show, unfortunately, Melendez and Andrew have to dip out. But they, you know, we're going to try to go through as many topics as we can. Not try to rush through it necessarily, but try to get as much as their input as well. So, you know, we definitely do that. So, as you guys know, if you already been following us and you already been watching us and everything like that, this is the last one in this place. We're going to be in a professional quality studio, you know, June 9th. No more trying to set up in somebody's house or anything like that. So, you know, we're going to be good. So, we're going to be live. So, we will send out the links, all the stuff. So, like, trust me, we're super excited. So, let's go ahead and jump in. As you, well, they know, but I just want to let you guys know. So, we've got a new segment. It's called Public Service Announcements. So basically, that's going to be the second segment. We're going to actually rattle off of quite a few topics like casting, rumor stuff, or anything like that. And we'll just choose what we feel like and kind of talk amongst ourselves. And of course, you know, with you guys kind of chomping in, you know, saying in the inboxes and stuff like that. You know, how you feel about this information as well. We'll try it out, you know, so we'll get your honest opinions if you like that, and we'll keep that going as well. So segment 1, Spectacular Inc. Projects, topic 1. You know, so we're going to be breaking history again in Virginia. It's called Project Exodus. Now, I cannot go into like too much in-depth information about it, but we are going to be the first in Virginia to do something. So I want to let you know about that project. You'll get a major announcement sometime in July, but we are super hyped. From what you guys know about Project Exodus, even though they're not going to know nothing about it yet, how are y'all feeling about us making history? I'm going to start with you, Melinda, and go down. So how you feeling?
Sexy and engaged.
I'm looking forward to it, man. I think it's going to be a really cool, transformative process.
No spoilers.
I want to see the final product. You know?
Yeah, me too. I'm hyped. What about you, Steven? You know what I'm saying?
You know, spoiler alert, yo. It's something very spectacular. No, I like where it's going. Like I said, we're going to be the first ones in Virginia to do something at this magnitude. So, like I said, I'm looking forward to it. I'm glad we were able to brainstorm, come up with a brand new spectrum and idea for the fans, for the supporters. Trust me, you won't be disappointed. But we definitely got something good in store.
Definitely. So, yeah, we're definitely super excited. So, we'll keep you guys updated with that. We're going to go to segment 2, brand new segment, public service announcement. So, let me go ahead and read these off. Actually, we can take turns. So, I'm going to read number 1. Y'all got the notes pulled up.
I thought we weren't pulling these up today.
Huh?
I thought we were trying to anger the YouTube gods today.
Oh, what? No, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to read topic 1.
All right.
Melendez, you just read topic 2. 3 for Andrew, 4 for Steven. I'm going to read 5, and I'm going to have a little extra one at the end of it and stuff like that. So all we're doing is just reading it, and then we'll go over all the information. So, topic 1, British actor Ralph Ineson, am I saying that right, is the latest addition to the cast of Marvel's The Fantastic Four as the world-devouring cosmic villain Galactus. Topic 2.
Topic 2, Paramount Plus has renewed super producer Taylor Sheridan's spy thriller, Lioness, for season 2.
Topic 3.
The Supremes at Earl's All You Can Eat is an upcoming American drama film directed by Tina Mabry. It is scheduled to be released by the Searchlight Pictures on Hulu in the United States August 23rd, 2024, starring
Sanaa Lathan.
Exactly. Thank you.
Yep. Topic 4.
He's step black, he gets a pass.
Okay, Marshall Ali and Tom Hardy.
You're full black, come on.
Hey, look.
He's black royalty.
And Ali and Tom Hardy. Set for NYC crime thriller, 77th Blackout.
All right, topic 5. And then I'm going to have you read topic 6.
All right.
Topic 5, the long
Gestating
folklore is finally beginning to move forward, and the latest news confirms the filming window for Riddick Furia. Coming more than 10 years since the last movie, it has been announced that the next explosive installment in Riddick's story will begin filming in August of this year. Topic 6.
Jennifer Lopez, Simon Liu, and Sterling K. Brown and Mark Strong star in Netflix's next major blockbuster called Atlas premieres May 24th, 2024. So premieres Friday.
Yeah, probably end up reviewing that on the actual one due June 9th. And then the last topic, I'm throwing this in there, and I wasn't going to do one. I know, it was going to be a separate segment, but we talked about this. I was mad. I didn't get a chance to talk.
What happened now?
So topic 7, I'm going to throw this in there. So Ubisoft released their Assassin's Creed Shadows. I don't know if you.
I seen your post. God damn! I'm not here for this malarkey. I don't do racial bait. I'm not a politician, but god damn it, let niggas be free.
So, okay, and I'm gonna preface this with this. I had gotten into an intellectual debate with another black geek community individual, and apparently he was saying that it wasn't like definitive information that actually represented him, the black, I forgot the
Yasuke.
Yeah, Yasuke as a samurai. But then there's a lot of other documentation that actually shows that he actually ended up becoming an actual true samurai. But let's get the facts straight. We actually wasn't there, so we don't know definitively what happened. But we know this person's real. I do believe, because there's a lot of factual information that I did. I did a lot of research because I was pissed when people are like, "Oh, Ubisoft is woke." I'm like, yo, he's a real person. Chill out. Like, stop playing games, bro. That junk pissed me off about being this has nothing to do with being woke. It has nothing to do with them trying to pander to anybody else or whatever like that. Because I'm like, okay, so the side character is Asian. Now I'm like, what is he? Go ahead.
Now I will say this because I'm gonna have your back on this. So don't, because it might sound like I'm playing devil's advocate. So don't stab me yet.
No,
but so not yet, because you never know what makes a nigga OJ. But like when it comes to things like that's only specifically with Ubisoft, because I remember reading the thread because you had an interaction with someone else. Then one of your other friends was like, "But here's the Google search and stuff like that." When it came to Yasuke, but like outside of that, the only thing that I would say, outside of the trolls who automatically think anything with a little bit of diversity is, well, the only thing I would say is Ubisoft does kind of have like a history with like, so my thing, I don't care that he's black, but like, I don't want him to be black in the story, then it finds out that he's gay and that his pronouns might be like memer or some shit like that.
Gotcha.
Because like Ubisoft does play with some things like that, and I don't think it would be intellectually honest of any production company to use us, as they've done in past, as tokens just to sell some stuff to propagate to those people. But also, I think it would just be fair for any IP that comes out. Let's see what happens. Let's see where this is going. And then, if you're right that it's not just a black person and they do fucked up shit with it, and trust, you'll have the power of Wakanda on your side. But if it is just Ubisoft trying to like tiptoe back to just telling good stories and having good characters, then we'll leave it at that. But for everyone to be all insightful, or not insightful, but I guess infuriated over this, it's silly because they're not paying us. You know, on one hand, as a black person, you know, even though I'm half, it's still like I hate. Well, no, because I hate being used as tokens, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, this whole, like, we need to appeal to y'all. Like, stop it. Give us good characters, give us good games, and we'll support it. And to everyone else who wants woke diversity just for the sake of having it, fuck you. I want the best people, the best artists, the best writers for the job. And for everyone else who gets mad over something that has a little change to it, fuck you, grow up. Life is nothing but change.
Exactly. Like,
Yeah.
and at the same point in time, there's been a lot of diverse characters in Assassin's Creed,
Mhm.
from Arabic to, you know.
Yeah, I was gonna say the first role was Desmond Miles. I think his name was. He was a brown guy.
Yeah.
I don't know if he was Arabic or Indian, but he was definitely brown.
Yeah.
Forgive me if I don't know.
So, I mean, besides that, I mean, I don't want to, you know, because somebody did put a question in, so we'll dive more into the question bag. But I mean, anything else y'all want to add to that, and or any other topics? I am excited about Lioness.
That was gonna be my thing. Were you excited about the game coming out though?
You talking about
The
Ubisoft game? Oh yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah.
Because I'm getting the collector's edition because I want that statue of, you know, he's like this big, so I want it. I'm gonna have it in my house. I'll be like, yup, what's up, y'all? What's going on? You know what I'm saying? But at the same point in time, at the end of the day, we should just support each other. You know what I'm saying? Like, doesn't matter if, you know, you Caucasian, black, what, mixed, whatever. You know what I'm saying? We should be supporting each other. I don't have no issues with the next one is, you know, a Caucasian character. Okay, it's them telling a story about that specific race. It shouldn't be.
That's what it should be. It should be a character. It should be any story, no matter what it is. And you guys can hear me beat this horse to death with movies and everything else. Whatever your story's around should be about the character and the themes of that story. If the character happens to be gay, cool. It's not the person's identity. You know, if it happens to be white, black, manila envelope, I don't care. It's not their identity. There's been plenty of movies that have us fall in love with household appliances.
Yeah.
Like The Brave Little Toaster, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Just give us good characters and stories and quit bitching in the comment section.
Yeah. But as far as the other ones I rattled off, I am excited about Lioness Season 2. Lioness Season 1 was definitely phenomenal. I liked it. I thought it was Zildana, and I forgot the other actress's name. Please forgive me for that, but I think she did a great job. I like their chemistry, how they played off each other. So I am excited to see where Taylor is going to take the new season.
I have no point of reference. This is why I went like that. I was like, I'll see because I got to play catch up.
Oh, okay, I got you. And then, of course, the Galactus casting. I mean, I think he was perfect. I mean, he's a great guy. I like
Has
his
he
acting.
been in anything else?
Yeah, he's been in a lot of other stuff.
Do you have something I can reference real quick? Because I saw the name and I'm trying to put a face to it.
Let me see. Was there anything about in the that we named off that you were excited about that you wanted to mention?
As far as the topics go?
Oh yeah, you know, they did this with the Little Mermaid. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's kind of redundant at this point. Just enjoy the game.
But I also felt like with the Little Mermaid, like they could have just gave us our own story. You know what I mean? They didn't have to be like, this Ariel's black, because they made it such a point to be like, this Ariel's black from the producer side. Like, who cares, man? Just
tell the story, man.
Is it got bops or not? Because at the end of the day, it's all a musical. Does it have bops or not? Because if that soundtrack slap, all is forgiven.
The guy we talking about was playing Galactus. He played Dagmar Cliffjaw. I forgot about this in the second season of HBO's Game of Thrones. He was in The Office. The Chris Finch and BBC comedy The Office. Yeah.
Okay.
And then sitcom Goodnight Sweetheart and a BBC drama. Of course, you know.
So who was he in Game of Thrones? Because that's the only thing that's...
Dagmar Cliffjaw.
Can I say it?
Season 2.
Yeah, that's that.
Yeah, How's all with
Damn
that?
it, Cliff Drop.
But and that Atlas.
Oh, okay. He's playing Galactus.
Yep. How y'all feeling? Anything you want to talk about the segment? I mean, the topics we just talked about.
Oh, okay.
I feel like if it's who I think it is, his voice definitely lend to a good voicing.
Yeah, definitely.
But like, I'm curious when they do like, because you know they're gonna do like CGI, maybe
Of course,
yeah.
But I wonder like how much, because I wonder how much of his face is gonna be in Galactus though.
So apparently they're supposed to be doing it like they did, Thanos for Josh Brolin.
All right.
Yeah. But some of that was still prosthetic, so I'm oh man.
Yeah,
I'm curious.
It's gonna be definitely curious about that. And then of course that Atlas movie, we're gonna see Friday. We'll see because Netflix is very hit and miss with it.
I will say I am excited for this 77 Blackout.
Yeah,
Tom
me
Hardy.
too.
Yeah.
Tom Hardy.
Yeah, because they're both like one of my top tier actors, and then like just hearing it's gonna be like a thriller, 77 Blackout for New York crime. I'm getting Brooklyn's Finest vibes. Yeah.
What's the movie that John Boyega did? Was it the
Attack the
Detroit,
Block?
something like that?
Oh,
Yeah.
Detroit. Exactly what you call Detroit.
Something like that.
Yeah.
I think it's probably
Yeah.
in that same vein or something like
Better
that.
be careful what you say about Detroit. That movie is fucking great.
Yeah, that John's awesome.
Yeah. We all love
that's
Detroit
kind of
here, right?
Yeah. John Boyega's
Yeah.
kind of almost like as far as serious acting is concerned. Or something like
Nah, Attack the Block. You gotta check that out. If you
Oh,
haven't seen it.
That was the one? Okay.
Yeah.
That's dope.
So let's go ahead and jump into segment 3, movie corner. Topic 1, Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. Did y'all get a chance to see that?
Yep.
Anybody?
I haven't
Yes.
finished it.
Okay.
I haven't finished it.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So did you get a chance to see it?
Yeah.
Oh, you did. Okay.
Wait. Did you finish it? Why'd you say like that?
I did.
Don't spoil it for me then.
Okay, info. Many years after the reign of Caesar, a young ape goes on a journey that will lead him to question everything he's been taught about the past and making choices that would define the future for apes and humans alike. This is to me is the second best talking about theater movie release so far. I mean, I want to see y'all opinions.
What, for this year?
For this year. Dune is number 1. Dune Part 2 is number 1. So,
I thought it was Matter of Fact.
Argyle was a tour de force, you hack.
I don't watch Argyle any day over about a web. I'm sorry. Yeah.
You know,
Oh man.
that's a tough one for me, but I feel like I might be inclined to agree with you
Yeah.
on that one. That is a tough
Madam
sell.
Web was just like, there was just
Because for
something
me, Madam Web was a slog all the way through, but Argyle was good until like
a certain point.
yeah.
It was like a certain point.
I felt like towards the end of the second act, and then like towards the end of the second act, I was getting bored, but then the third act brought it back, but then like the third act took too long. And I was like, you guys should be like,
Yeah. So I felt like
I will say Argyle is the film of this year.
yeah, sure. Anyway,
The year starts off great. Let's see where it goes.
Dune Part 2 is the best. Anyway, but anyway, so to me, this movie out of the Caesar era, so that's the rebooted.
Yes, that's the first three.
Yeah, the first 3, and then this one. I feel like this is the second best. I feel
You
like
think they're gonna start a new trilogy on?
Yeah, this is a new
Of
trilogy.
course.
So I feel like Dawn, which is the second one of the 4, was the best one.
So
that was the one.
which was your number one out of the?
Dawn, which is the second one.
So the second
First one was
Rise.
Rise, second one was Dawn, then the third one was War, which I think is the third best because this one I think.
So
is
for you it goes Dawn, Kingdom, War.
Mm-hmm. And then Rise, and then
Rise.
Yeah. I feel like the introduction of the ape Noah was really flushed out. I really liked it. I like the setup, the whole eagle bird thing.
Oh yeah, but you gotta leave one egg though.
Yeah, you gotta leave one egg. So yeah, I like that they have principles about that. The relationship with him and his father, I thought was very interesting.
What do you think about the opening scene when they were doing the
Caesar funeral thing? I thought that was dope too. But then they explained that it's many generations later.
Right.
500 or 5,000 years.
But and that's the one thing I did like when they had, because normally outside of Star Wars, I'm not really a fan of like the opening credit scroll or like the text, but I did like how they set that up.
Yeah, because they wanted you to know, hey, this isn't in this era. This is what this is. But now we're like,
because you don't get none of that in the trailer. Because I'm thinking this Noah kid maybe like. Because I thought it was his grandson. Because at first, when I watched the trailer before going in, I'm like, Noah's probably Blue Eyes' son, because Blue Eyes was Caesar's son. And again, I haven't finished the movie yet, so don't spoil it for me if it doesn't. But I'm like, Are they gonna allude to like what happened to the rest of his family?
Well, I mean, you don't have to worry about that. They don't, because this is going to be a trilogy, so it's probably something they'll talk about maybe in the last of the third movie.
But Noah has no relations to any of
We don't know nothing yet. They didn't okay. in the movie at all.
But they did hint that he was in the crowd when Caesar was getting burnt, though. They did hint that he was like the little ape, if I'm not mistaken, if I read that wrong. Remember when they were in the fire and we were talking, you saw a little ape like looking between like the other apes when they were standing?
Well, I don't know. Maybe that was a descendant of his, because at the same point in time, because it's like 500.
That is true.
He said many generations.
True.
Later. So they're like hundreds. He would be like ultra old. So, but yes, I want to hear y'all two's opinion for sure. Go ahead, sorry, Andrew. Go ahead.
I'm 95% sure I missed War, which was the third one.
Yeah, the one with Woody Harrelson.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I missed that one, but I didn't see the first two in the theaters. This one I did the bootleg, but it was a good movie. I think I like the first two movies a little bit better than this, but like they're all they're all like really well done. The story's good.
The political intrigue is good too. I like.
I definitely liked kind of like. Because we're so many generations beyond, like, all the monkeys have like splintered off kind of into their own like factions and everything else. Like, they're all monkeys, and apes and gorillas. They're animals, man. Wow.
Tell us how you really feel.
No, go ahead.
Wow. So like,
go ahead.
So, they all gotta have like their own different things going on. His tribe was like the bird people and everything else, which was like interesting, and like I like the principles of like
bird people. I love that. Whatever. I love that. Bird was crazy, right? With the birds.
Hey!
I'm not saying nothing. But you know what I'm talking about, that man. That joke was crazy. That callback. Yo, that's good. I'm sorry.
But yeah, I think it was good. Like I think the big like fight scene in the building or whatever that was, like that was good and well done, thought out. Like, he has certain advantages. The other guy kind of has his thing, and it's
exactly.
It's kind of like a stereotypical kind of good guy, bad guy fight. Like one's nimble, one's just a brute. But like I think everything worked pretty well.
Yeah, definitely good.
Also,
go ahead.
No.
Do your thing. To me, I kind of seen everything happening. The simple fact to me is actually the story of Noah, because how everything played off with the water. And the guy and the monkey's name is Noah, so I knew it was going to have a reference to that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, like I said, I like how they still try to honor Caesar.
Mm-hmm.
You had two different groups. And I like that fact because we can see it as, to be honest, this is like a religious play out.
Yeah.
You have an old story, but you have two different perspectives from each group, and then they come together, and it's like a religious war almost.
Yeah, and then Reagan kind of opened his eyes to Noah. Yeah,
so that was like, he was like you call it like a shaman?
Yeah, shaman.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So the orangutan was more of that role for Noah. Mm-hmm. And like I said, I saw both perspectives, but ultimately only one will transgress.
Yeah. And I want to give a shout out to Kevin Durant, not Durant, Durant. He's also in another movie we're going to be reviewing, Abigail, but he lends his voice to Proximus Caesar. And I didn't realize that till like a little bit halfway through, and I was like, "This guy's phenomenal."
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
but like,
it's crazy.
Yeah, because I'm not gonna lie, through the trailers, I thought like Proximus Caesar was like Keith David doing a voice or something at first. Well, no, because you know how he does. And it could sound a little like Keith David. We're not gonna lie, but then I'm just like, that's not Keith David. But like, great.
Let's go ahead to topic 2, Justice League Crisis on Infinite Earths Part 3 trailer review. Info, Justice League Crisis on Infinite Earths Part 3 is a 2024 crossover film, upcoming 15th and final installment in the Tomorrowverse. So I did kind of want to see, because did y'all see Part 2 already? Because I know we talked about it last time, but I didn't know if y'all got a chance to see it since that time frame. So
I hadn't, I think I might have. Yeah, matter of fact, I did, because I remember we were just talking about 1, and we were like, they're redoing it again, and then realized it was a part 2. Mm-hmm. So we watched that, but I haven't seen the trailer yet.
Okay, for the part 3.
Yeah, right.
So I mean, how did you feel about part 2? Because I feel like the writing was sharper in part 1. I feel like part 2 was still pretty decent.
So I felt like I agree with you on that one, but I felt like where part 2 dropped off. Because I said it to myself when I watched it, I was like, this would only make sense if they're continuing this. And I'm thinking maybe that's why part 2 didn't seem as complete as part 1. Because part 1, before we were talking about part 2, I thought it was over. You know, because it was good enough to be on its own.
Yeah.
But
that Flash story was crazy.
Yeah. But I mean, it always is when you're talking about Crisis on Infinite Earth. Because we were like, how many times are we going to keep doing this story?
Exactly.
But
Infinite.
Yeah.
listen, smart ass. But I feel like number 2 is either going to get better or worse, depending on what they're going to do with 3. Now, I haven't seen the trailer, but does the trailer give you any indication that it might make 2 better?
It could. Yeah, I think they're going to wrap it up. And I felt like, I'm just hoping that it doesn't feel like it was like stretched. You know what I'm saying? Because you know how sometimes they'll try to stretch a third movie, like, oh, this is enough to try to stuff it into another movie. And it's just like, bro, it's...
Nah, you could have took this first 20 minutes, made the last 20 minutes of 2.
And called it a day. So
yeah,
we're gonna say, man, it looks pretty decent. It does look exciting. I did like.
I would be curious to see them do Crisis on Infinite Earth as like episodes through episodes through like the animation series. Because I didn't like the live action adaptation they did. But I feel like if they were gonna I feel like if they're gonna retell it again, don't do it in a movie format. Because you can lend yourself to like at least half a season. If you're gonna restart another reboot, or give us the Reborn saga, do that.
Yeah,
I haven't seen that yet. Reborn in animation.
Yeah, I think so too. Because they got a lot of the Rebirth and the New 52.
That's what I meant, Rebirth.
Yeah, now I got you. Yeah,
with the Morbius chair in animation, I would love to see that.
That's gonna be crazy. But did y'all see part 3 trailer? But so let's go ahead and do this other topic because I know y'all gotta get ready to go soon. So this is more for y'all. So topic 3, Abigail movie review info. A group of would-be criminals kidnaps the 12-year-old daughter of a powerful underworld figure, holding her for ransom in an isolated mansion. Their plan starts to unravel when they discover the young captive is actually a bloodthirsty vampire. So, I'm not a horror person, but I put that in more because Melendez and Andrew, because you in the horror too.
No, I just force him to act in the horror movies I write. He hates horror. So there's nothing funnier than having someone who hates horror movies be like, I guess I'll do this role. But no, I've seen Abigail fucking twice. Fucking love it. I told these guys because some of these people around here have seen it before I had a chance to see it, and I told them no spoilers because I got a chance to see it with the most purest of eyes. So. Obviously, if you're watching this, it's been 3 weeks. You guys already know it's a vampire. But the best way to see this movie is either to watch it without knowing she's a vampire, or take someone else to see this movie and you pitch it to them like a panic room without them knowing that she's a vampire. Because when you go to see this movie, have you guys seen it?
No, I don't do horror. So.
You gotta watch this. I'm telling you, you're gonna love it. You're gonna love it. If nothing else, for like the way they do this movie. So we're watching this movie. And it's like a panic room situation because these guys are kidnapping this girl. They just want money for ransom. They're all like, oh, boom, boom. It's going to be easy. They get to this house, right? It's supposed to be this rendezvous point. And I'm like, all right, that's your first mistake. First of all, this house is too expensive. In the middle of nowhere. And the guy who you're supposed to be working with is like, let me get your phone. I don't know, quit being a criminal that day. But either way, like, I love the setup. First of all, the cinematography, the atmosphere. I just love. It's just visually beautiful movie, man. Like you guys have to watch this movie. But like, it's great. And if you're not a fan of horror for like jump scares, because I know some movies do like overabundance of jump scares. This movie does not have it. If you're not a fan of like the overly graphic horror movies, it is not overly graphic, but it does satiate some bloodlust. Like. There are scenes in there shot, I'll say strategically, to where like if you're squeamish, you'll be able to stomach it. But if you also like the type of person who's like, I want to see some visceral, you'll get it because they use the whole let your imagination do its work type thing.
Yes.
But some scenes they do show it. But no, I like how the first half of the movie, like if you went in there like I did without knowing that she was a vampire, like you're like, oh my god, this little girl's about to be screwed. This one guy's unstable, and then halfway through you're like, why did she say that? Because there's one scene in the movie she's like, I apologize for what's gonna happen to you. Who's your father? Why'd you say that? And then 5 minutes later, it's answered in the most brilliant of ways. The choreography's amazing. This movie's a 10 out of 10 nuggets for me. This, I would say, because you said your second one was Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'd say for me, my top 3 as of now, which will change because I haven't finished seeing Kingdom.
Yeah, and we got a lot of movies coming out.
My top 3 would be, as of now, would be Dune Part 2, obviously.
Yeah.
Respect. Then I have Abigail at number 2 because it's the only movie I watched twice back to back this year. And so far, I would say Kingdom's up there because from what I've seen so far, it's holding my attention and engaging more than Godzilla vs. King Kong. So I'm having a lot more fun with this movie too.
Yeah, that's more my popcorn movie.
Yeah.
I mean, guys, it's not gonna be like winning any prizes or anything.
No, but you can still have a number one that's not like, oh, it's gonna go to the Academy. You know what I mean? Because like last year, I love Scream 6. Was it Scream 6 or 7 they were on last year?
No, 6. I think 7 is.
Yeah, 7's coming out. Oh yeah, 7 might be dead on arrival. But yeah, 6 was like awesome for me, and I knew that wasn't gonna get any like Academy Awards last year, but that was still like my top 10 just for like what it was.
Gotcha. Yeah. All right, I know 3:30, so I know y'all got and stuff like that. So, you know what I'm saying? We see them next time.
Hold on.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I can't leave without being engaged. Yeah. You like to watch me. I watch me so hard.
But we're going to see y'all next time. We're going to be at June 9th in the new studio.
June 9th, new studio. So I might get a new hairdo by then. Who knows?
Yeah. So
I might cut it all off. Have the Island Iversons. I don't know.
But you know, me and Steve are going to continue the show and stuff like that. You go ahead and scoot down. I'm going to go ahead and go right there beside you. I'm right here.
Here we go.
Appreciate y'all, man.
Yeah, appreciate you,
safe out there, man.
We'll see you.
Jumbo and all that. You know what I mean?
June 9th.
Yes. Next episode, we're all wearing dashikis.
Okay, let me know. Which one are we?
It's the 9th.
Yeah.
Dashiki day.
Yeah.
Just say that that's dashiki day.
I got you. All right, so topic 4, the Twisters trailer review. Info: haunted by a devastating encounter with a tornado, Kate Cooper gets lured back to open plains by her friend Jave to test a groundbreaking new tracking system. She soon crossed paths with Tyler Owens, a charming but reckless social media superstar who thrives on posting his storm-chasing adventures. As storm season intensifies, Kate, Tyler, and their competing teams find themselves in a fight for their lives as multiple systems converge over central Oklahoma. So yeah,
always Oklahoma.
Yeah. I mean, that's what the first one was at.
But it's like it's always Oklahoma.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying? So, am I excited? Yes. It's gonna be popcorn fun, and everybody's like, "Oh, this is almost like the first one." La. And so I know somebody's descendant. So, Bill Paxton. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace. I think that his character with the female character from the first one, I think maybe she may not necessarily be the daughter, maybe she's the cousin, or maybe so it's some type of lineage that's going to be involved with that. But I'm excited. I saw the trailer. I'm super hyped. How are you feeling about Twisters? Yeah, I say the sequel. Let's go.
I like the fact that it's continuing instead of a reboot.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, it definitely got my eyes up because the first one was killer.
Yep.
Literally.
I know all the word.
And then it's better now because, you know, we have more, you know, technology.
Technology is better, yeah.
We can make it more authentic, even though they did good with the last one, you know, with the first one. But like I said, we have more, you know, technology now to make it even more realistic. So I'm excited about it.
Definitely. I'm super excited. I'm super hyped. I can't wait because, like I said, I love the first one. I knew all the words to that when I was getting it. So, but we definitely are super happy about that one. So be on the lookout for that. We're definitely going to review it too. Topic 5, Roadhouse. Sequel with Jake Gyllenhaal in the works at Amazon MGM Studios. Info: Jake Gyllenhaal is set to star in a Roll House sequel announced by Amazon MGM Studios on this passing Tuesday. During the studio's upfront presentation, the sequel plans were unveiled following the first film earning nearly 80 million worldwide viewers after debuting March 21st on Prime Video. Gyllenhaal reprised his role as ex-UFC fighter Dalton. So this is good. It's good popcorn fun. Hopefully they do release this in theaters this time. I know it was a huge debacle. Remember we talked about that, and it was the whole thing with the director and all this stuff. And anyway, but I hope the
numbers don't lie though.
Yeah, to be honest with you though, like, and no shade to the director. You know what I'm saying? He did a thing with this movie. But I think with all that controversy, I think they just need to get another director, just clear the air. You know what I'm saying? Like, let him go do his own project.
Okay, but
yeah, but if it's gonna be an issue,
know.
and if it's gonna take the energy from Jake Gyllenhaal as him as the character, or whoever else they cast in it for a good action, popcorn flick, and then everybody's still more, the director said X, Y, Z this time. You know what? Just get a new director.
Alleviate all that.
Keep the same writers or whatever. I mean, look. We're not looking for this to be Shakespeare. We just want him to beat up people who want to disrespect, people, or, I don't care about your barb. Oh, that's what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what we want. So let's focus on that and let's see what we got going on. How you feeling about it? I mean, because I think you said you like Roll House. Is just, good popcorn action flick.
Yeah, good.
Like that.
Like I said, I like the cinematography of it. Like the first person fight scene, I thought that was pretty dope. Actually got to see Conor McGregor be Conor McGregor.
Yeah, exactly.
I just don't want this to be too overly over the top since they got more of a budget now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't need, explosives every 5 seconds. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I don't know, jump off a building. Like, nah, just keep the base simple. Just make the fight scenes more brutal but realistic at some point.
Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to it. I did enjoy the first one. The OG one, I respect.
Definitely like that one too. Yeah.
With Jake Gyllenhaal.
Mm-hmm.
I honestly didn't know if he was going to do this well or not, because it was a middle take, but obviously he was good enough to make a sequel. So I'm here for it.
Definitely. So we'll keep you guys updated once we know more information about it. All right, let's go into segment 4, Spotlight of the Day. So just like if you have like a small business or project you would like to be promoted on this segment, you can definitely email us at spectacularlinkradio@gmail.com. We can definitely get, send some information about it. We'll schedule a time with you. And of course, moving forward after, because after this episode, June 9th, we'll be in the official studio. You can check it out. You like it. You know what I'm saying? We live. You want to be a part of it. You know what I'm saying? Definitely email us at, you know what I'm saying? So we can get that taken care of. So, segment 5, Comic Central. So you already got the first one if you want to hold that up. So this Batman 147, Dark Prisons Part 3, Countdown to Absolute Power. Info: no allies, no weapons, no hope. With no allies, no weapons, and almost no hope, can Batman Batman fight back before Zurd makes a true devil's bargain? The world is about to know Zurd's true power. Him and his new sidekick, Dark Prisons, continues. I'm going to let you know right now, DC is just absolutely killing it.
If they could only convert this to the movies.
Yeah, well, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, James Gunn, he already we're going to see how that Superman turns out next year, you know what I'm saying? So, of course, if you read this, the reveal is, I guess he made his own cybernetic Robin or whatever like that. The real Robin, the Robin of basically his blood son, had an issue with how he was doing things around the end of it. And of course, him and Amanda Waller talking. I mean, it makes sense because we already know Absolute Power is coming, which is the major crossover event with the whole Brainiac, which is, we'll talk about that as well. House of Brainiac. Of course, this situation here dealing with Zurd, you know what I'm saying, the robot aspect of it and stuff like that. So, and then of course the involvement with some of the smaller characters is definitely intriguing. Of course, Clock King and things of that nature, and then of course Batman going back to a place where he felt comfortable with the other Robin, Tim, and then of course that relationship, and of course now the kid Robin, the Robin that is now, which is his son, is going through situations trying to figure out how everything's going to pan out. Now we need to see where he's going to be at. And of course, Batman has a new suit by the end of this issue, which I look forward to seeing how it's going to play in that aspect. Of course, now him having the Tim, Robin with him and stuff like that. This new suit looks pretty cool. I mean, it's something that he kind of, created from scratch that he had to, because, he doesn't really have access to the new.
Kind of like, Iron Man in the cave type of.
Yeah, exactly. So, but, of course, Batman's going to fight that up. So, because I'm going to say, I always go through this with people, saying the survivalist aspect, Batman, Bruce Wayne will always outbeat Iron Man, Tony Stark any day. Because that's what the type of environments that Bruce Wayne was actually trained in. He was trained on ice. He was trained in snow. It wasn't let me call such. No, there's no calling nothing. You have nothing. It's just you and this stick and this fur or whatever. You better figure it out. You're gonna die. He was in life or death situations on a constant basis, and that's the reason why Batman will always beat Iron Man any day. Sorry. This is my opinion, but anyway, for what you kind of glossed over, like how you feeling, as far as how Batman's getting into this Dark Prison Part 3?
I think this is the mental toll on him. This is a new level of, desperation and operate on the fly. We always talk about him being, prep time, blah, blah, but this is, okay, I gotta do something now. Quick thinking on my feet, So I'm excited to see where this goes.
Yeah, me too. Yeah.
Like I say, it's the type that you just have to rely on your will. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because it's more so, I got this set up here, I got this mechanism, as you say, no weapons. Nobody figure things out. You gotta do this on your own. So this is more like a mental toll on him, which is going to make him even better once he gets through it. But it's the process that we're seeing now to get through it. So yeah, I'm excited to see what's next.
Yeah, definitely. Me too. So I'm super excited. So we'll keep you guys updated with that one on the next one. Of course, like I said, it's Bleeding into Absolute War, which is the new comic summer event, blockbuster hit event, comic book wise for DC Comics. So, all right, topic 2. Blood Hunt #1. Marvel's supposed to be summer event or whatever like that. So
okay, so
Blood Hunt #1 info. Blood Hunt 2024 will plunge Earth into darkness for this summer's monstrous Marvel event. After the sun is suddenly bloated out of the sky, covering the world in eternal darkness, vampires will carry out ambitious, coordinated attacks that put humanity on the defense. Whatever, man. This ending was trash. I ain't gonna lie. So the beginning part of it had me engaged.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I strongly believe that out of the, we talked about this in the last episode, out of the major summer events, Blood Hunt versus Absolute Power, I think Absolute Power is just going to demolish Blood Hunt, mainly because Absolute Power is more friendlier for younger, audiences. Me as a parent, I really wouldn't want my son, really reading this, unless I really got dived in and try to figure out, Blood Hunt, like what is going on? Are they, these Avengers drinking blood or whatever like that? Like, I don't, you don't want your kids necessarily exposed to that. But that aside, let's focus on the story aspect instead of the selling or propaganda aspect of it. As far as the story's plot is concerned, I loved it all the way up until the last page, finding out it was Blade in issue 1. As supposedly, apparently, maybe. I know Melendez was saying maybe it's a Blade variant. Yeah. I don't know. I feel like that's stupid. I'm like, because you're going to have to make it make sense. Because I was reading now. I didn't read the last 3 issues of the latest rebooted Blade, so I am missing out on something. Is it something I'm missing? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? If it's something y'all watching this, it's something in the comments that I'm missing, jump in the comment section here in this video. Let me know, because it being Blade, it was me all along, and he stabbed a bit or whatever to Doctor Strange. I was like, bro, this I don't know, bro. This don't make me mad, man. I like the other villains. They were, the team, and They're fighting, you know what I'm saying, the Avengers and all these different things. I love the creepy aspects of some of them and stuff like that. You know, I guess the Cruel and the Cruel Unusual Witch or Damison and stuff like that. I can't really say their names, but you know, I like these weird, you know, strange, bloody characters or whatever. But when it comes to like just the way it ended, though, it's just, it's me. Oh my God, it's Blake. I'm like, that's not a good reveal. That didn't make sense. It made no sense to me. Sorry. So we're off to a start. It's better than what's
Judgment Day.
Yeah. God. That mess. But you know what I'm saying? We're off to a rocky start. We'll see. I mean, because Absolute Power, the first one will come out to June, so we'll see what's going on. But we'll keep y'all updated. Fortunately, I'm going to read issue 2 just to see what happened, whatever. Anyway, topic 3 I'm more excited about. Come on, y'all see, go ahead and hold that up. Action Comics 1065 DC Comics. Info: House of L versus House of Brainiac. Superman and Lobo have their hands full with Brainiac's Lobo army, so it's up to Supergirl and Connor Kent to stop Brainiac himself. It is an impossible battle, but they are joined by some unexpected and deadly allies. This is what I'm talking about leading into Absolute War. Superman Action Comics right now is killing it. I love the whole House of Brainiac Part 3. I love the aspect of him having like a little miniature city of his own planet. I love the fact that, you know, so you got the illustrations in here is just beautiful. Of course, Superman number 14 is part 4 of this, so that comes out next week. So I'm super excited to be able to review that when we actually have the show June 9th. Seeing where the ultimate end is going to be. Of course, that's going to bleed into the whole aspect dealing with, you know, Absolute Power. So, of course, you know, we'll see how that transitions. But, you know, seeing how Lobo and Superman kind of bonded and how they needed to work together to see what they needed to do. And then, of course, now, I guess the leader of I can never say his species name, but Lobo's species begins with a C. I mean, if you're a comic book reader, you know exactly what I'm talking about. But of course, it was destined that from our understanding, that his whole planet was dead. So his race, he was probably like pretty much his own survivor. Until we saw that it was other Lobos not Lobos, but his race that was still around. Mm-hmm. Then the older one from the team that then, like, I guess vanished or disappeared from his planet, wanted to be able to transfer the power over to Lobo. Now, you know, saying like, hey, I'm older, let me pass it to you. But for him to be able to do that, he had to go ahead and try to take out, you know, Superman. Of course, now it's Lobo versus Superman. Well, of course, we've seen that, you know, many times, time and time again. But I think it's a plan more over to Lobo. If you want to kind of go through it, that's fine. Mm-hmm. But, you know, saying like, but just seeing how it's, you know, transition, seeing how Supergirl and Connor kind of work together to try to go ahead and figure out what they needed to do to try to go ahead and stop Brainiac, to see the transitions of like how Lex and, you know, saying the intellect between Lex and Brainiac. Of course, then Brainiac saying like he no longer needed Lex, trying to kill him. I mean, we've gone through that time and time again, but the writing of this is definitely fresh, even though it's certain aspects that we have seen before. I am liking how it is transpiring, so that's definitely exciting to me. So from what you've seen and how you're seeing us shaping out, since we're on House of Brainiac Part 3, what are you excited about the most, or how are you feeling about this story?
It's definitely intriguing. It keeps you on your edge of your seat, though, for real. Yo, I'm liking the illustration in this one. I'm really liking it. Whoa, hold up. Oh, hell.
Yeah, that's talking about the city. Yeah.
Yo, this is wild. Okay. Yeah, this is wild.
Yeah, next week we got part 4, so I'm really excited about that. So yeah, definitely keep you guys updated. Yeah, I'm super excited. If you're a comic book fan, it's definitely a great time to be reading Batman. Of course, you know what I'm saying, Marvel got that big event going on right now. So, I mean, you know, some of y'all might like him. You know, some of y'all might be intrigued by the fact that, you know, how did Blade you know, turn on everybody and stuff like that, or maybe you know, like maybe it is a multiverse aspect of it. Like I said, because Marvel is still killing it though, even though we're not necessarily talking about that event. The new Spider-Man Ultimate is coming, is still running. That's doing beautifully. Of course, you know, we're saying we got the Ultimates, which is getting ready to come out. That's exciting too, and stuff like that too. So we'll keep you guys updated with more. You know, definitely run out to your comic book stores and grab these, man. So these are great issues to be reading and stuff like that. So let's go ahead and go to segment 6, streaming lifestyle. Topic 1, Dark Matter, episodes 1 through 3 review, Apple TV Plus. Did you get a chance to check out the show?
No, not yet. I ain't
Okay.
Shit.
Definitely try to catch up on it because they're doing a weekly. They just dropped episode 3 not too long ago, so it's still time to catch up. They only drop it every Wednesday is one episode, so you can definitely check that out. But info: a physicist in Chicago's warped into an alternate version of himself, leaving him to fight to return to his life to prevent the alternate version of himself from harming his family. Apple TV Plus absolutely killed it. This is like edge of your seat drama, thriller, and exciting action, and you know it's a mental mind trip as well. Of course, you know we reviewed a while back. Of course, it was a show called Silo. We watched that weekly. It's on that type of level as far as writing, intrigue, mystery. Dark Matter right now on Apple TV Plus.
And,
if you're not watching
you
it,
said that, but I'm gonna leave it for the next one though, because I got some info on Silo.
Okay, yeah, season 2.
Yeah, they got greenlit for 3 though.
Oh, and 3 too? Oh, that's good. That's good. Yeah, because there was a lot of information that came out. A lot of stuff I didn't put in there because, you know, Question Man, there's a lot of people talking about stuff. I was like, we ain't about to talk about this stuff 2-3 times. So, but yeah. So, but yeah, it's on that type of level of Silo, For All Mankind. I was talking about that show too. This is on that level. Like, because the first episode, we like, yo, and the episodes were like, yo. The episode, they're like, yo. So, like, yo, it's hype, man. I don't want to reveal too much. I do want to wait till on June 9th. We all can talk about it. By that time, I know we'll be talking about episode 5. But yeah, this show, we're definitely going to dive in more on the Melendez and Andrew have a chance to stay here with us and talk more intrigue in it. And I want to understand, you know, saying y'all mental on it, like how y'all feeling about it mentally, and you know, saying it's definitely exciting. So if you're not watching it, definitely catch up. It's 3 episodes out right now because they dropped the first 2, and then a new episode just this past Wednesday just dropped. Go ahead and watch those 3 episodes, and episode 4 and 5. By the time June 9th rolls around, it'll be 5 episodes. We're going to go dive more into taking all 4 of us to give you our opinions and seeing how we predict the next episodes are going to be. So definitely be on the lookout for that. Topic 2, The Boys Season 4 trailer review. And Amazon has greenlit Season 5. Info: the world is on the brink. Victoria Newman is closer than ever to the Oval Office and under the muscular thumb of Homelander, who is consolidating his power. Butcher, with only months to live, has lost Becca's son as well as his job as the Boys' leader. The Boys has been picked up for a 5th season at Amazon Prime Video. Season 4 of the raunchy superhero show will debut June 13th. The Boys Season 4 will launch with its first 3 episodes of 8 total episodes, rolling out the remaining installments on a weekly basis. The finale will stream July 18th. Of course, you know what I'm saying, The Boys is one of the best shows that's on Amazon Prime right now. Unlike, and I'm not knocking anybody that loved Invincible. I loved Invincible Season 1. Season 2, I felt it was kind of like, the way it ended was kind of like, oh, okay. I mean, it wasn't bad, but I was expecting something more grand like how Season 1 ended. So, but it's still good, you know what I'm saying? But with The Boys, Season 1, Season 2, it hasn't dropped the ball at all. It's not lackluster. Even their spinoff show, you know what I'm saying, Gen V. You know, which I know they have a challenge now because they're just getting ready to start recording Season 2, but they're going to write out the character of, you know, they got Chance. He was playing that character, which I may understand. It was a decision that they spoke with his family about. They spoke to the producers and things of that nature. So they wrote a new script. I mean, they went ahead and they said, you know, we're just gonna write the character out. You know, I know it's probably heartbreaking. I mean, there's not a lot to deal with. I mean, he was like on the rise. You know what I'm saying? He was like one of these Mahershala Ali's, one of these John Boyegas. Like he had a big career ahead of him. He was getting offers left and right. You know, basically off that season. So he's gonna rise, man. And unfortunately, you know what I'm saying, rest in peace. Him, he's not going to be able to pursue that future. But they're going to try their best to try to do what they can with Gen V. Gen V was absolutely phenomenal, just like The Boys. But now, since we're bleeding into season 4, this, of course, is coming out next month. We're going to be talking about that, House of Dragon, Dark Matter. I mean, it's the best time for streaming. How are you feeling about season 4, starting next month? What's your expectations, and are you happy that they're doing a season 5 already?
Oh, hell yeah. Of course, like, this is one of my favorite shows. I've been hooked ever since episode 1. Actually, ever since I seen the trailer. I'm just here for it. It speaks for itself. It's an awesome show. I was based off the comic book, so also giving the comic book back to life, back on the shelves too. Everybody's eating and everybody's loving it, man. So yeah, I'm here for it. I love it.
Yeah, I love the actors and the actresses that's involved with it, so we're definitely hyped. So we're going to keep you updated. Of course, it starts going to debut June 13th. By the time, that's going to be after our first episode in the new studio. But come that episode after that, we definitely dived it into The Boys and talking about that, so we're excited. Mm-hmm. Topic 3, Abbott Elementary, Season 3, Episodes 12 and 13. Of course, it's on Hulu. And info, Barbara invites Gregory to her family's Mother's Day brunch. That was funny. Jacob scrambles to figure out how to organize a school field trip. In this exciting installment, Jacob takes on the challenge of organizing a school-wide field trip to Smith Playground, promising a day filled with fun adventure for everyone. However, things take an unexpected turn when Abigail Elementary is forced to share the playground with another school. These 2 episodes are absolutely, of course, hilarious. The dry humor is just, it hits on every mark. A lot of times, for me, with their humor, what happens is that they'll tell the joke, but it won't process for me until 2 minutes later. I have to pause and really process it, and then start laughing and couldn't even process what happened. And of course, then stuff happened in the background while you watching what's going on, and that's funny too.
Going on.
That Mother's Day episode was hilarious. I love the invite and then meeting his ex's boyfriend, and he's like, "Come here, give me a hug." You know what I'm saying? That was really
around here.
Yeah, exactly. That was, man. And then they just
everybody just like mama. Damn convention for intervention for his mom, and I'm like, come on.
Then it's like, bless his damn mama, R.I.P. all this other stuff. He's like, I do not want to do this thing. But the whole top off thing, and him and Barbara having that closure at the end of the episode, they always do that. You know what I'm saying? They pull at the heartstrings, hit you, what I'm saying, the feels and stuff like that. Then that playground episode pissed me the freak off, man. They stretching this relationship stuff. Just get the gap, man. That whole don't date your coworker, man. I'm trying to tell you, I was like, bro, I was so mad. Ava came over there, what y'all doing over here? Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, bro, no, because we've been waiting seasons for this. Finally get to that point, and now they're like, oh, well, I guess I ain't gonna try to talk to her now. I'm like, bro, y'all are trash, doo-doo. Look, I'm trying to tell you, what did we talk about? The episode last time or the episode before that? We talked, we said, look, it's still seasons of stuff that y'all can do. So, because they start dating, okay, and then, round out the end of this season, basically they're dating. Okay, cool. We go into the, you know what I'm saying? So then you got the whole next season of season 4. You have them dating, little stuff happening, blah, blah, blah. And then maybe it's a little drought or maybe misunderstanding, but then it gets converted into actually wanting to be in a relationship, and then you end season 4 with him proposing. Boom, there you go, that's season 4. Now we're going to season 5, blah, blah, blah. Of course, all the other stuff going on. Then, now we got to plan out the wedding. Now you got all this other stuff, funny jokes, dealing with that. So many stuff you could do in the season 5, dealing with them planning the wedding, and ultimately end up maybe getting married at the school, call it a day, boom, that's end of season 5. Go to season 6. Now, blah, blah, they're there, blah, 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 move it in. You can make a whole bunch of jokes with that. Being together, trying to figure it out, convert all this stuff. At the end of season 6, she's pregnant. Come on, I'm writing this stuff for you. That's 6 seasons. 6. There you go. Then season 7, they go through the whole pregnancy, blah, 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 blah. In season 7, then she had a baby. They go in the show, then boom, boom. They in the show, they had the baby. Boom, there you go. I'm writing paper for you, buddy. Just get together, man. This long, prolonged, oh my God, bro. How you feeling? Go ahead, man. Talk about the 2 episodes.
Oh, man, you kind of just Shot everything out. Oh man, like I say, I can never get enough of this show, man. It actually surprised me. I remember the girl from TikTok. Well, not TikTok, but the Vines and Reels and stuff. So when I seen her, because I came in on season 2 when they did it. That's when I felt like, oh wow, they she's in a sitcom, whatever. I'm like, so yo, let me check it out. She's a teacher, blah blah blah. Then I actually seen how I didn't watch it for the college. My first episode I watched this for like just to see how the playing out. And like I said, it was brilliant how it kind of reminded me of The Office, but their own spin on it too.
Mm-hmm.
How they look at the camera, and it's starting to go on in the background, and then the joke from 5 minutes ago plays out 10 minutes later. Then it's
Mr.
like,
Johnson.
I'm like,
that was funny.
It's crazy. Like it's like a never-ending just spiral. It's like a snowball. It's just jokes. Like one episode. She doesn't really know Questlove.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like the whole episode is like that. Then finally at the end, she actually knows. You know, reason for like how it played out. So it's like, yo, that was good writing. I like that. And it's like just keeps going.
Yeah.
So I can, like I said, man. They can do 20 seasons. I'm watching every last one. You know,
of course, Ashley Banks. You know what I'm saying? Made an appearance. Her and Tatiana. What is Tatiana?
Tatiana, yeah.
She, of course, we just call her Ashley because that's what we knew her as, a Fresh Prince. But that was funny. Her and Ava, that rivalry. Now Ava didn't want to get involved, being like, "Oh no, heck no! Y'all do this to my teachers, blah blah blah." You weren't even clapping for them earlier. You was like, "Y'all stop fighting, blah blah blah." Yeah, that was so funny. So, but the fact that they won, thank God they won.
Right.
I was like, bro, because that one would never be the end of it. And even though she started off cheating, but I mean, hey, they cheating too. I don't care. They doing some weird stuff too. So, but I'm glad that they won. So those 2 episodes were great. We're gonna see how the season ends. I mean, of course, we follow Abigail all day. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? I'm glad I put them on, and so this is what we're gonna do. So, topic 4. X-Men 97. Now we're talking about the whole season. It is now ended. You saw the last final episode, right?
I actually the last final.
What, bro? Oh my God!
Wait. The last final is Wolverine and Rip the Shreds, right?
No. This one episode after that.
Okay, that's the last one I left on.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I mean, everybody already knows. Like seeing Apocalypse at the end. It's beautiful. Of course, season 2 is going to be coming out next year, so they already been halfway into production on season 2. So we ain't got to wait a whole 2 years for season 2.
Is it already done?
Season 2?
No,
just about done.
It's written already.
Yeah.
They just haven't illustrated it.
Yeah, they're already halfway in with the illustration because it's going to come out next year.
No, but it's already written. The script's already written.
Season 2 and 3 is already written out.
Yeah, because who's the guy that fired?
No. With the OnlyFans. Yeah, he wrote season 2 and 3.
Okay, so now it's like season 2 and 3 are already finished. He already written them, so now they're just doing the illustrations for it.
Yeah, they're halfway done with the illustrations of season 2.
Okay.
Because they're hitting the mark of September of next year. That's not September, October 1 and 2.
Okay.
Because illustration takes time. So like in order for them to be able to make that,
so basically
time frame they got
about 2 years to get right to see where they're gonna go.
For season. They're like 3 years because then we still gotta wait for season 3. And they have to make sure on that because they probably not gonna finish animation until the beginning of next 25. Of course, they need to finalize, make sure everything's good, blah blah blah. It's gonna take a few months for that, and then boom, there you go. You got season 2 already ready to go. Drop the weekly episodes, and of course, then you gotta wait a whole another year some change for season 3. By that time, they already have season 4, whatever direction we should run. I hope they keep up the same writing and stuff like that because he's doing a phenomenal job. So, I'm actually absolutely loving the show. Of course, the hint of we want to talk about it, but we'll see. But the hint of maybe Gambit being one of Apocalypse's horsemen, that's kind of alluded at the end because he saw Gambit's card. And Apocalypse, you know what I'm saying? He got his thing. He's going to do his thing, whatever like that. Sinister got his guy. He got the works from Jean Grey. So, you know what I'm saying? That happened. So that was cool. Nightcrawler got his moment. Everybody had a moment to shine in this new episode, Jubilee. You know what I'm saying? Like, because everybody's like, her powers like, oh, that's so cute, this and the third. But I'm like, bro, her powers are fireworks, bro. Like,
Yeah, like
if we lit off some fireworks in here, like that's gonna cause a lot of damage.
Yeah.
So she literally fireworks the face of the guy. So it's like, bro, yeah, okay. So her powers are so cute, don't really do nothing. All right, take some little fireworks and shove it to your face when you light them, and see what that does to your face. Let's see. So of course, she gotta get older. She's young, so her powers ain't as maximized as Cyclops or Jean Grey or I mean, they've been doing it for a lot longer than she has. She's still like because it's been 97. So
she's still a teenager, correct?
Yeah, I mean, now I think she had just turned 18. Remember that one of the episodes? She just turned 18, so her powers are still. She's still trying to get used to using them. I mean, she knows how to use them, but she probably hasn't learned how to maximize them. As somebody that's a vet in the first episode of Cyclops, this dude jumping out the plane, no parachute. He's like, X-Men, I'm gonna see you at the ground. And then he just beamed the ground. Like, if he was 18, he'd be like, oh my God, what am I gonna do? I guess I just beamed the ground. Like, he'd have been stuttering, trying to, do I take these things off and keep it? No. He was like, I'm gonna see you on the ground. Bow to the ground, boom. To me, my X-Men. Like, you know, that's beaming to the side, people shooting at him and stuff like that when he was in the warehouse. I'm like, so you don't see Jubilee Lee that good? Because she was that good, she would be like, woo, yeah. So, but from what you've seen, of the entire season, how are you feeling as the entire season? And also, who is your favorite character not necessarily of the comics? Because the comics, the shows are different. But for this iteration, X-Men 97, for what you've seen of this season, who's your favorite character?
Surprisingly, Magneto.
Yes.
Surprisingly, Magneto. It's and I like how they kind of lean towards him this go around, because the first original it was just Professor Xavier. Mm-hmm. So it's like we got Professor Xavier point of view. Now it's like we're starting this one off Magneto, and I love, bro, when my man did an EMP on the whole world, bro.
Yeah, he said it.
You know what I'm saying?
Something crazy.
But it's this is really good, bro. Like, yo, I wanted to hold my speculation for when I heard it was coming out, because I didn't want to jump the gun and they'd be like, well, you know what, I don't like it, this movie, yo, this is magnificent.
Yes, they've done a phenomenal job with this show.
Yeah.
I didn't like, the only thing I would say, the only negative criticism I have is that some of the storylines that they did kind of gloss through, like the Goblin Queen and stuff like that, through the comics, those are like flushed out. I wish they would have flushed those out more, of course. But I mean, from it's just like a Twitter instant, popcorn straight to the point episodes, and I understand that. I mean, it's like a microwave episodes, but you only have like 22 minutes, at that, you know what I'm saying? So, I just like how they delivered everything and stuff like that. What's your expectation for season 2?
Well, I honestly, I expect it to be even better since the same person's writing. Like, I thought, when I heard they actually fired the guy, I thought he would only finish season 1.
Only fans.
But now that I know that he did 2 and 3, now we just rate just the illustration, but I know I expect it to exceed itself, kind of like the boys do.
Yep.
So what my speculation is, one, how far are they going to go? Are they going to do, I think, the first one was like 5 seasons?
Yeah, I think so. Like,
so are they going to keep the same, stigma, or just keeping it 5? Or are they going to go further because it's views, or, but I'm waiting on what are they going to do, see, are they going to call him back, or where are they going to go from there? Are they going to shut it down after 3? Or, I don't know. But for these second and third, I just expect it to get better, because that's how season 1 did for me. Each episode got better.
Yeah, definitely.
So, I might be a little biased, but I'm expecting it to have I have high expectations for that.
Yeah, me too. So we're definitely excited. And the last topic for this segment, the Lord of the Rings, The Rings of Power Season 2 trailer review. Info, cast out by Galadriel without army or allies, the rising Dark Lord must now rely on his own cunning to rebuild his strength and oversee the creation of the Rings of Power, which will allow him to bend all the peoples of Middle-earth into his sinister will. Get a first look at Sauron in the second season of the beloved drama, which premieres August 29th on Prime Video. The wait is over. So, of course, now we'll end the summer off, starting off with Rings of Power Season 2. Season 1, I had very high expectations. They were kind of tempered some, but it was still a good show. I feel like they did hear maybe some feedback from, the geek community. They're probably going to make some adjustments and try to, adjust some things with the writing. And I feel like Season 2 is going to be a lot better. I did love the little teaser trailer, but everybody's like, oh, nothing happened. I mean, it's a teaser trailer. So the show's not, it's not like it's the beginning of August, bro. It's literally the end of August. And that's when it's starting. So you got, what's this, May, June, July. They probably in like halfway to the end of June, they're going to do a full length trailer.
Right.
But as far as the teaser trailer, I felt like it was great. Did you get a chance to check out the teaser trailer of the Season 2 for Rings of Power?
No, I didn't get a chance to check it out.
Okay. When you get a chance to check it out, just let me know. But yeah, I thought it was definitely a good, presentation as far as like a good sneak peek. Of course, they kind of dived in a little bit, talking to somebody behind the scenes, some of the producers, some actors, actresses, and stuff like that. So I feel like, so they're going to put as much quality as they did last time in the last show as they're going to do in this one. And we're going to move forward and see what's going to happen. So I'm definitely excited. Of course, this is going to be a show that we will review. And, so we definitely, once more information comes out, we'll definitely, talk with you guys about it. Last segment, it's Gaming Pod. The only main topic that, we'll kind of highlight in the question bag as well is topic 1, and the only topic for this segment as of right now is Microsoft's Xbox closing important studios. Info, Microsoft Xbox shuts down multiple studios, consolidates teams, and a cutting move. May 7th, Microsoft's MSFTO opens a new tab. Xbox is shutting down a number of gaming studios, including Arcane Austin, making it the latest publisher to shut down studios amid signs of a gaming slowdown. The sudden closure of several video game studios at Microsoft Corp's Xbox division was a result of a widespread cost-cutting initiative that still isn't finished. Bloomberg reports that the voluntary severance agreements are being offered to staff at the gaming studio ZeniMax, while there were reports that the studio's Arcane Austin, Tango Gameworks, and Alpha Dog Games has also been closed. Of course, this is one of the biggest news. If you are a gamer, this is something that's very frustrating and very devastating to a lot of gaming developers. But it is frustrating to see where Xbox is right now. Xbox is supposed to be a competitor to Sony. I me's supposed to be, an even playing ground. For people who love Sony, who love PlayStation, everybody think this is great news. Xbox is falling apart. You do not want that to happen because you don't want it to be in a monopoly. I'm trying to tell you that. You need to have a solid competition for something of that nature, whether it be Coca-Cola, Pepsi, all the cereal brands, Kellogg, and Post, and all other stuff. Like, you have to have that open because you don't want someone dominating that specific field. Because when they do that, then what's going to happen is they can do things and there's nothing you can do about it. Oh, you want to play the new God of War? Oh, well, for this one, we're going to just go ahead and charge $100. What we got? This, that, and the third. But you have no other platform or any other game that's similar to that. Not saying that Xbox could create a similar game to that. What I'm saying is that if you're an Xbox holder and they have, let's say it was like Xbox 360. Xbox 360 in that era, with PlayStation 2, PlayStation 3, in that era, they were competition because at that time they had The Witcher and Gears of War, and they had exclusive games that you can only play on Xbox.
Right.
And if PlayStation's coming out with something and it's $20 more or something that's going on that you don't really like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you like, oh well, I can go to Xbox and play this other game you know, so that's similar to that. It's a, you know, open world or the shooter game or whatever the case may be. You need to have that balance. If Xbox is going to fall off the rails, somebody like Apple or something like that, or Google, somebody need to come out with another gaming system that's going to give competition to Sony. That's what we were talking about a long time ago. I was talking about Apple buying Sega, getting all their gaming rights and all of this stuff, and making a Dreamcast 2. The reason why, because that'll be good competition. Sega has a lot of IP games that can be exclusively for that system, and Apple can do that in their sleep. It's nothing. It's hire the people for Sega, like, oh yeah, go ahead and make the Dreamcast 2, blah, blah, blah. How much money you need? Sega, we need 100 million, this, that, and the third. Oh, I think I got that on me now. Here you go. Yeah. All right, go ahead, do something you can do. Here's this empty warehouse that we just bought randomly, whatever. We reconfigured it out. Just go ahead and make the Dreamcast 2. I mean, that's how I feel. I mean, how are you feeling about this news? And, I mean, do you think it's a devastation to the monopolization of gaming?
Yeah. You kind of hit it on the head a little bit. Competition is good. Because think about it, it was just McDonald's. You know what I mean? You needed different varieties out there just to have something different. But at the same time, you don't want to make a powerhouse so you can't have anything else. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
They can do whatever they want to do, and you can
it's no say.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So yeah, you kind of pretty much hit it on the head with that one.
Yeah, so we'll keep on the lookout for that. Any other more updates, we'll let you know. Hopefully, Xbox will get it together. Hopefully, they get new management. Hopefully, they just figure out something within the next year. And maybe they can try to bounce back and figure out all of these studios they bought. So, but we definitely appreciate you guys joining us. Of course, this is the last one here. Super excited. June 9th is going to be the new studio. We are ultra hyped. A lot of new shows is going to be coming out in June. So, we definitely be talking about a lot. Of course, then, you know, the new events are going to be coming out on the comics as well. So definitely be on the lookout, and we will see you guys next time. Appreciate you joining us. Follow us on Spectacular Link Radio, Instagram, Threads, Facebook. And then, of course, you know, if you want to send a question for question back, spectacularlinkradio@gmail.com. Right. Send in your name. That's not a very rare name. It could be like a nickname or something like that. Question, and hopefully it'll be read on our question back segment. I am Andre. Steven.
Big Jack.
Yep. And we see you guys next time. Appreciate you.